Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'll be starting up here in a minute or two. Just getting everything comfy. Okay. So let's continue. Where we left off, we came back to try and figure out what was going on. Because we had a supply that was supposed to be heading back to the base that ended up lost. Well, it turns out that the supply got ambushed on the way back, and we went and recovered the goods. Which turned out to be a cooking pot, which seems a little absurd to go out of your way to grab that, but hey, every little thing, I guess.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
You're mine!
There!
It's over!
And again! Mega Ray! Take it! I'm only
Take
getting
this!
started.
Rising Wyvern!
There! Got this! Mega Ray!
Take this! Swallow Blade! You're finished!
First aid!
Okay, here I go. You're mine! You're finished!
You're mine!
Crush!
Pathetic!
Stay away from...
So this is starting off well.
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
It's over!
There! Help this! Mega Ray!
Here I come! Slash!
So how's everybody doing today anyway?
I'm not done! Slash!
I'm done.
A hard-won victory.
God, I can't get over how pretty this game is. And the sound quality. Hmm. I'm sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have... Hey! These things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's the guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? Hmm? I know that when grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So I... This isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our mess. Let's report back to Ninth, and then get ready to fight. Iron Mask, Rebellious Spark. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. That one.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our
Okay.
heads. feel like somebody's
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
She needs clothes.
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh?
Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there.
What with it being impenetrable, I forgot.
But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Yeah, well, she's
Those
not
look
going
like
to.
the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Lady wants her clothes.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
That's rude.
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through the Sandinis ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy. Looks like an insect with wings. Has scythes for arms.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance one of these days. Especially since the people that deliver that comeuppance are gonna enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah? Yep, Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons and stand up to the Rena a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. But something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. We'll take it on. I don't see the harm in us checking it out. Do you hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting even more danger. You're Renan's pal, right? I know you're strong, but I think even this Zoogle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'll still be you guys eventually, once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course.
Got it.
Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Defeat Mantis in the Sundanus Ravine. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that right now. That sounds like something that would just get me killed. I think it was this way. Let's go get the lady friend some clothes. I think it's this way. We'll find out, I guess. Iglia Wastes.
Am I really doing this for some lousy clo- There's Zoogles here too?
Yep, that's what you're doing this for.
Hey!
You should always assume there's Zoogles anywhere you go. That's one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all the... In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Sounds fair.
Right.
Yeah. Alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure you do it often. Got it?
Just a minute.
Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Make the volume more louder. Which volume, Tim? Mine or the game? Building. Also, hi. Yeah. Hi, Tim. Yes. You know, you have a volume control on your end. Because my mic volume doesn't go any louder. Unfortunately, this is most pickup I can get on the darn thing. Building boost attacks, yep. I can turn it up on my end, which is
the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Mirage!
And yes, I'm aware I need a mic, but I'm currently nowhere near home for a mic. So, fortunately, I got what I got.
Swallow blade!
But I will do the best I can.
Rising wyvern! Take this! Swallow blade! Eat dirt! Here I come! Slash! Rising wyvern! It's on! Eat dirt!
Here I go. It's over. They've got me surrounded.
I'm currently using Streamlabs OBS, so slobs. Yeah, so far the game's been pretty sweet. A lot's been going on. The combat feels just fantastic. The story's been pretty good so far. I haven't gotten too far anyway. Gross. No. Streamlabs has been absolutely fantastic. I started with OBS. It's okay. It takes a lot of extra learning for all the bits and pieces though. And I don't have that kind of time. Down 2 enemies. Would be nice if it would actually knock them down. There we go. Why would you run with him?
You're mine! Rising wyvern!
Here I come. You're mine.
Swallow blade! Here I come!
Of OBS. It is. Labs on Tuesdays a few months after. That is very true, but it already comes with a lot of the packages that I would have to go and manually find and install. Which, for me, where I am right now, is the way to go, because of the fact that I'm not at my home base with my computer, my setup. So this is just a temporary
These little ones are hardly worth our
setup.
time.
Talking more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
As soon as I get home, I will be setting up my stuff better.
Here I come!
Including, I'll have my mic and stuff, which will be nice.
You're finished!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I'm only getting
So I
started.
use Streamlab. He likes it. It's just doing things I needed to do. That's why I hate this so damn much. Yeah, I don't really have that problem. All I needed to do is be able to capture video from the video game. And then it's nice that I can throw on the overlay so that you guys can see chat when you're full screen. And I have chat overlay on my own on the screen, which is absolutely fantastic. You should have a volume toggle in Streamlabs for your microphone. I do. Unfortunately, it is topped out. I'll see if I can adjust it anymore, but right now it is topped out, so... yeah, no. I can mute, and I can keep it where it is. My mic just doesn't have good pickup. It's like a $30 headset. I'm not surprised that the mic doesn't have great pickup. It does.
A hard-won victory.
Yeah, I figure you would have a little
can
bit of an
hardly
easier
see
time
anything
with
from here.
OBS, though.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can
Because of
get
the
a
fact
better...
that you aren't exactly streaming just a standard video
No
game, you're
choice.
doing a lot of that
Come and face me.
side stuff.
Take this.
With your
You're
big
finished.
codename streams, which, by the way, anybody in chat right now, absolutely go check out Tim Riel.
Swallow blade.
He does a Codenames Live with a bunch of other comedians. Absolutely hilarious. It's a great go, and you should all probably give it a shot.
Swallow blade. Take this. Rising
It's good that it's finally starting to sound good.
It's over. You're on.
I never miss.
Here I come. It's over.
Here I go. You're
Here I
mine.
come.
I can feel my precision improving.
What's this thing?
Oh, hey, Shawnee.
Right, here goes.
Assuming the boys watching with you too.
Damn it. Rising wyvern.
Here I go. It's over.
That button is driving me mad. My turn. No escape. It got flyers.
I got it.
It does and it doesn't. It plays a lot like the Final Fantasy series, where the general principles are the same, but the game isn't identical at all. The world is different, the characters are different, nothing really stays the same.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
The combat in this one does feel a lot smoother than some of the earlier titles. Mind you, Tales of Berseria had a pretty good combat system as well.
I'm only getting
Vesperia had a pretty decent one, but it wasn't anywhere to this caliber. Oh, she healed me. But yeah, compared to a lot of the other series, it plays a little more action-based. So you get your standard RPGs, Final Fantasy, all that. Where the gameplay is a little more turn-based, besides, of course, the newer ones. Oh, you're playing Berseria? Oh man, that game was so good. It was cool playing as the villainess for a change in one of the RPG setups. And yeah, she definitely has an attitude, which made it a lot of fun too. Because most of the Tales games you do play as
get lost.
the goody two-shoes, more or less. There's a couple exceptions where you're playing as a little less of a savory character.
Should stay on the ground.
Berseria definitely took the I'm a bad person and ran with it. So, because you just spend most of the game just being the bad person and accepting it. How you enjoying Berseria anyway? And are you doing that on stream or just on your spare time?
Here I go. You're mine.
You're mine! It's over! You're mine! Slash!
It's over. Our work is done here. Let's move.
Oh,
I'm right
by the way, in
behind you,
case it
Shion.
didn't come through, this is Tales of Arise. It is part of the Tales series, which is why the combat does look very much like it. 13 hours of it, thought it was amazing and haven't been back. Yeah, I kind of had the same problem. I played it with the wife. She watched me play and she enjoyed quite a bit of it. The story was what really kept us playing the game. Just listening to the voice acting, and of course I do the silly voices to go with it and all that, which the wife loved.
Right, here goes! Here I come! Swallow blade! Here I come!
But yeah, it was the same thing. We got to the point where it was starting to get to a little more of the grindy bits that you're getting mid-game, late game, where it's like, okay, well now I should take some time and level up my stuff.
Seems about
And
right
that's
to
where
me.
my wife kind of loses interest, because much like this, it's like this is okay to watch. I personally love watching games like this. I know it's not everybody's bag.
Dispose of the trash.
The big thing being the fact that he's gonna swing.
This one's mine.
It is a little slower. You're basically just watching combat. Set to the city with the pirate ship. I thought I had been playing for a really long time. No, I'm afraid you were a little mistaken there. That's definitely not that far into it. But that is a 60-hour game, so 12 hours definitely would feel like a lot, and you didn't get very far with it.
Take it down.
Yeah, realize that I probably am barely into the pro. Well, no, you were a fair bit out of the prologue. It's just you weren't crazy far into the game.
We're in good form.
But yeah, they're a slow burn. I love watching games like this. I'm a big fan. I love playing games like this. My biggest issue is a lot of the times it's money.
Out of our way.
Buying games like this when they first come out isn't always an option. I think I found a goat in a cave at some point and went to fight him.
I'm only getting started.
Friends anyway. They had a bunch of weird shit. Yeah, you definitely do a bunch of weird shit for Zaria.
Take it. It's over.
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Your game volume is a bit louder than your voice. Yeah, it's been a fight to get both decent, because my fact that the mic isn't great. But I can definitely turn the game music just down a tad.
Barely a blip on our radar.
There we go. Just let me know if it's still a little too loud, or you won't really know until you get into combat, and then just like every other Tales game, they won't shut up. They're just constantly screaming whatever attack you press the button for. Which, I'm just waiting for the day that they come out with a Tales game where you can actually adjust that. And that'll be just such a better way to do it. Yeah, no, that's not Tales, sweetie. Harpoon was Legend of Dragoon. But it is iconic, that's for sure.
It's weakened.
Yeah, so the story is great. The issue is, if this was just story, it would be a TV show. So they throw the combat stuff in, and if I have people to talk to, it's great. I love it. Because then I sit here, we chat while I go through the slog of just killing everything in sight. Dragoons, yeah. And then when I get to story, I can start doing the voice acting. We can learn a little more about the world that the game's currently in. So it's always a very, very good thing when I've got a decent community running in my streams. It makes things so much smoother and a lot more fun to watch, I find, anyway.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more
We can send
pummeling.
this to cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
There, got it.
Hurrah!
Mega ray.
It's over! It's on! Swallow blade! Eat dirt!
Any injuries?
Arts proficiency, once a character's master control, they'll learn new arts. Okay, so that's how that works. Good to know.
Out of our way.
Swallow blade!
Only getting started.
Rising Wyvern!
Alright, you're on the living room.
You're mine!
You're writing their podcast episode that was supposed to be written a week ago. Yeah, you should probably get on that.
It's over!
That's your Patreon stuff, isn't it?
Rising Wyvern! No
Here I
escape!
go. I'm only getting started.
Swallow blade!
If I'm not mistaken.
No escape! It's over!
Go. You're mine.
It's over! Here I come!
Which, I should probably not ask you questions. You were trying to write your podcast, so. Casually skips work. No!
Onward and upward.
Definitely no one's casually skipping work. No, the adventures we have from inside the house. Okay. Except, yes, the Patreon subscribers were supposed to have this episode last Monday. Yeesh. Yeah, you should probably get on that then. Yeah, if I'm running in the background, it'll be good. If you have anything you want to bring up, just bring it up. You do have a fair amount more experience doing this than I do.
You're mine! It's over! Here I come! You're finished! Strike! Rising
That's
Wyvern!
the streaming portion. I've definitely got more experience playing video games.
I never miss.
Take this!
Here I go. You're mine.
You're finished! Mirage!
Here I go.
Here I come!
I'm only getting
It's
started.
time! Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing heart.
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Yes, yes, you have. It would be nice if you... Oh, I'm not wasting my orange. Oh, wait. Hey, look, an owl. What are you going to give me? Spotted cat ears. Yeah, I see them. So yeah, as you walk around, you'll find these
I'm
owls
surprised
hidden
there are
around
owls
the game.
here too.
Yeah.
All they
More
are
of
is
them around than I thought.
cosmetic items that are just the most ridiculous things. But Tales have always had these in their series, where you'll have accessories under outfits. There we go. Where you can just... You get goofy things. Berseria had it where you had to collect little gemstones as you ran around the environment, and the gemstones would give you... Yeah, like, I can give them bunny ears, I can give them a dog tail, black wings, white wings. I do have a pretty... Yeah, you have his rags from the beginning of the game. I've got the pretty slick Reconciler armor. Weapon skins, if you have any other weapons, you can switch it. But yeah, other Tales games, Berseria, I believe they had it in Vesperia and some of the earlier ones as well. But those ones were like this one, where it's a hidden affair. Where you would go around and it's like, oh, cool, what's that over there in the corner? And then you'd find a guy and he would hand you a ridiculous piece of outfit. I remember in Berseria, the top hat and the giant purple... I don't even remember what the hell they were called. But they looked like Care Bears almost. And you could get the stuffed head type thing. And it was just the most ridiculous outfit in the game. You could get the suit for it and then the head for it. You'd be walking around as this giant purple Care Bear thing. My issue with that is I do like the lore, I like the environment, the story, so it kind of kills it for me when your character is in the middle of a serious situation wearing something outrageous on his head. But it definitely makes for some pretty slick screenshots, that's for sure. It's over.
I won't rest until I'm the best I
there we
can
go.
be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Yeah, what she said. Potatoes? Yeah, potatoes. Is that the way to go? No. So there'll be something hidden back here. Shoot people.
It got me in the sun. Take it. I'm ready.
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
I never miss.
Oh, I should have shot the other one.
There. And again.
Try harder! Mirage!
Oh yeah, so every once in a while you'll see my character do that blue flash. And what that is a perfect dodge. So if you see an attack coming in and you do the dodge
Well
button
then,
at like
let's keep
just the
moving.
sweet spot, your character will flash out for a quick sec, come back, and you'll do extra damage. It'll give you more charge gauge. Like overall,
this
it's a
thing?
pretty decent setup, but it does take a fair amount of timing. You got to make sure you hit it straight on. Hello, Ben. Just had a video chat with your better half. Yep. Yeah, she told me just before I hopped on that you guys were having a chat. How are you guys doing up there? Anything exciting happening back home? Oh. Hey. Hello, Janathi, and welcome to the 8-Bit Army.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is
Oh,
a big
did
deal.
ya?
You should
Yeah,
eat
this game has
whenever
been
you can.
pretty
The
slick
last
so
thing
far.
I need is you keeling over
Oh, my
in the
Friday's
middle
going
of a
pretty
fight
s-
just because
pretty
you
smooth.
didn't eat.
Never
Work was
thought I'd get
work.
lectured on eating by
But
a
came
Renan,
home
of all
to
people.
the hotel and been chillaxing pretty much
Yeah,
since.
well, some of us Renans know what it's like to
Yeah,
go without food,
I got
believe it or
this-
not.
What do you mean? I thought
I think a couple days
This
after
isn't about
it
me.
came out.
Now, are you going to eat or not?
Doing
I
alright,
would,
just that I am back
if
at
we
the
had
office
anything
2
to
days
eat.
a week,
but we don't.
but not Mom. Oh, okay.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
Yeah,
You've been
no.
carrying that stuff around this whole
You're about 15
time?
hours in. Okay.
I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
It's
That's why we're
It's
going
definitely a
to cook
good
it
go.
instead.
if you don't mind, what? Yeah, I agree.
Cook.
If you don't mind,
I've
Janathi,
never
what
done anything like that
difficulty
before.
are you playing it on as well?
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all
Because
this.
I'm
so
tempted
might
to
as
jump
well
on the
try.
hard, but normal. Okay, yeah. Because I tried this when it came out, and I jumped on it, and oh man, your third Tales game? Which one's your favorite?
What are you staring at me for?
Porridge.
This should definitely keep you guys full. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
Symphonia? Yeah.
You get used to it after a while.
I've got
I'm glad we decided to
both.
stop
I've
and fill
got.
our
I've actually
stomachs.
got almost
I've got
a
a
good chunk of them.
newfound
Not all of them.
respect
There
for
are
cooking now.
an obscene amount of them.
But I guess that's
But,
easier when you're
Symphonia
used
was
to
definitely-
eating everything raw.
Definitely pretty darn good.
It would have been
A little bit on
perfect
the older
if it
side,
had any
so if
flavor.
you're
Sorry it
video
didn't
file
live up
and
to your palate.
it's a little
Oh,
aged, but
no,
the
that
story is
wasn't a knock on you.
fantastic.
I was just
Vesperia is much the same thing.
sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
A few others, but I haven't gotten to them. Yeah, I started up Zesteria. I got 5-6 hours into it. Wasn't a huge fan. I got bored of it pretty quick. Berseria, though, like my brother was saying, I adored it. It was lots of fun. So far, though, I have to say this is probably... I don't want to finalize it, but this has definitely been one of my favorites. The combat just feels so smooth. It's fun getting things just right. And especially at the beginning, like when you're just learning, it's mean. I spent way too long at the early stages trying to figure out the mechanics and the combat system, just getting my butt handed to me. So,
I think we've rested long
but
enough.
once you do get
Let's
used to
keep
the
moving.
combat,
I
oh,
hate camping out.
it's so good. Which is funny because that's a couple of my other big things. Is I was big into playing Sekiro when it came out. Um, that one is definitely
This must
a
be it.
little on the strenuous
It's
side.
pretty ancient,
I've played
but
a
I
couple of the Dark
recognize Renan
Souls.
architecture when I see
They're a
it.
little slow for me,
It's seen some
and
beatings.
they kick my
If it
butt
stayed sealed all
because
this
I'm
time, it's
not a
'cause
slow
people
player.
left it alone.
Bloodborne was
It's not
more
just their
my pace, but
technology.
Sekiro was
The Renans
absolutely.
build their structures out of special materials too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we?
Easy.
Yeah, it helps when you've got flashy, glowy eyes, lady.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side. And I can't just walk in.
It's a defensive barrier. That's how it works. If we want to get through, we have to find the mechanism to lift it.
Man, he would hate screen doors.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
Just like my wife. I'm full. Are you gonna eat that? Because I'll eat that. Yeah, I agree. Tim, you don't suck at games. If you're saying that Nier Automata is the only game that's a real game, that's not an easy game. Deus Ex based to differ. That's
Looks like
that's
this place
apples and
used to be a
oranges.
supply
Deus
base of
Ex
some
is a
sort.
stealth game.
It probably
I
even
also
dates back
suck
to
at
the great
Deus Ex.
conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place,
Nier is
sure
not
crawling with
super
critters.
easy.
Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through
Mind you, I tried playing it on hard straight from the go, 'cause that's usually how I play these games. But yeah, no, it kicked my butt hard.
My turn. I'm not done. Swallow blade.
Also, never stream Nier in front of Tim. Why is that?
Here I come. Rising wyvern. Mirage. You're finished. Here I come.
I can just see him be like, "What are you doing? That's not how you do that." Jeez.
Let me help.
Swallow blade.
He'll rant about pods. Yeah,
Swallow blade.
I can fully see that.
That's what I like to hear.
No, the only the only Nier that I enjoyed was, well, that's not true. The new Nier, which is an old Nier. I had a great time playing that. I ended up buying that because I like the old ones. I think I'm on hard. Nope. Now I am. No, I want to save. Yeah, Replicant. Oh, Replicant was so good. So good. But my favorite Nier isn't even a Nier game. Final Fantasy XIV, which me, the wife, and the boys usually play, has a raid that is a Nier-based raid, and oh, those fights are so good. And it's very reminiscent of Nier.
Rising wyvern.
If Nier happened to be an MMO.
Swallow blade. You're finished. Try harder. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth
Less talking, more pummeling.
Less talking,
We managed to pull through.
This one, nope, not locked. This feels like a trap.
Is this A chest of some
SP accumulated. Oh, for increased max gauge. Yes, please. Critical thrust, easier. Yeah, sure. I'll put easy mode
A
on.
Renin kind, yeah.
Project Eve
should
also looks
definitely
like
hold on to
near.
what's
I'm
inside.
excited. I don't think I've seen anything on Project Eve. I still need to watch that thing that Sony did. The thing that Sony did. Did they do a stream recently? 'Cause for some reason I thought that was coming later. There's a PlayStation Showcase also for Spoken. Looks like a really dope skin of Prototype. With a girl in a fantasy land with big monsters. Winter monsters. Forspoken. Oh, Forspoken, I'm probably totally wrong, but isn't that the one that looks like Horizon Zero Horizon, I think it is? Or the one where you're playing as the girl with the mech dinosaurs everywhere? For Tim to buy replica, then a week later it'll be free. He does have that bad luck. Is that what he did with Final Fantasy VII Remake as well? Because I know that came out for free about a year after it came out, and that's usually his window, is about a year. Or when it goes on sale, which for whatever reason is when Steam and PlayStation go, yeah,
like it could be worth
let's
something.
make it free now. Sharp Fang. Whee! I know the Horizon Zero Dawn is, and I guess the art style might seem similar, but the Traveler is very much a prototype. Oh, okay.
Out of our way!
I'm not done! Try harder! My turn! Take this! Take this! Slide! Here I come! It's over! Take this! You're on!
Where are you?
Take this! Take this!
You're looking at me now.
Done! Not again! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Strike!
Yeah, I don't think there was anything coming
Our
out
work is done here.
recently that
Let's
really
move.
caught
I'm
my
right
eye.
behind you, Shion.
Most of the games that I was really looking forward to already came out, or I already have a pre-order for. Like Final Fantasy XIV is coming out with an expansion in November that looks phenomenal, if that's your thing, obviously. This came out, which I was looking forward to, and I have thoroughly enjoyed. Is there... There's got to be a way to open this door. Yeah, this came out. Loved the hell out of it so far. But there hasn't really been anything else that... Oh, right over there. That has
We've
caught
been
my
walking around
eye.
for a
But I
while
haven't been
now.
watching a lot of
Should we
the
give up already?
expos that have been
What, you're
coming out.
tired?
tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined.
Right, here goes! Here I come! Take this! Try harder!
There! Go! You're mine!
Take this! You're finished! You're on!
Here I go!
Ah.
I'm just getting started!
Here I come!
Stupid camera, stop rotating me.
Rising wyvern! No escape! I owe you one!
Mega ray!
Leave her alone, because she doesn't dodge.
Rising wyvern! You're finished! You're on!
Here I go! You're mine!
Shot in the face.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Yeah, I missed a couple of the game expos. I should have watched them. There were plenty of people I could have watched them that I watch stream, but I just didn't, I guess? Yeah, I don't know. So I missed all the cool ones. So yeah, I heard PlayStation did a good one. E3 was a couple months back, wasn't it? I want to say it was about a couple
Come and
months.
face me! Slide! I'm not done! Rising wyvern! Strike! You're on! You're
course, I just recently got an email from Bandai Namco with, oh, by the way, Tales of Arise is coming out with a vinyl. I'm like, I hate you guys, because you don't like my wallet. I want tons of money. That's a different industry.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Try harder.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Wow, I just got a huge hiccup where I get all this stuff now. I want to see you fight a big dude on hard. I fought that Mantis. Yeah, that's a bad choice. The Mantis on hard was definitely not smooth. He's level 43. He's meant to be picked up later. Those were the only two games that look like... The industry is conspiring against me to buy a game at full price. Yeah, they've come out with some sick games at full price. If you want tons of money, that's a different industry. Is going to need to try harder for that. A healthy amount of money. Did I not? No, I guess I didn't. I could have sworn I hit a button. Yeah, no, for big monsters, I believe there's one coming up soon. I was on normal. I was level 15. You died hard, yeah. Because I've actually played this up until, no spoilers, Third World? Yes, Third World. And at that point, it plays a lot like the other Tales games, where if you fight many things in a row, it can spawn a super big, really mean baddie. Yeah. So I farmed the area because I'm like, I want experience, I want items, I love doing that stuff. And I fought 5 things in a row, and then a giant stone dragon showed up. And man, that fight was brutal. If, Tim, you would immediately know there were 5 worlds because it tells you at the very beginning of the game. Yeah, that one killed me too. I actually beat it. Sorry. Yeah, I beat it. I didn't beat it well. I was left with Shion only because everyone else I had died with, and then Shion just made it easy mode. Also watching someone stream it. Yeah, it's very true.
That equipment should come in handy.
You know, I'm never gonna play this. What? But it's fun. I got equipment. Nope. It was hers? Okay, I know I got equipment. But yeah, I had played till, it's not the Ragged Clothes. Till Third World, but the problem was I had started streaming on the second world? Berseria, I have a demon arm. These people look lame. No, this dude has a full metal mask. For now. Where in the world did I miss? See? I got sidetracked. No good. Oh, I jumped down from here because I got the button. Yeah. It's right here. Nope, it's not right here. It's the elevator. Oh, Mr. Elevator. Or does that go down? No, residential quarters. Yeah, that dude has a fire sword. And not only that, but that dude's fire sword comes from the lady's chest for some reason.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
Because that's where everybody stores their flaming swords.
This must be...
So that stupid idiot
Former owner's old
in Game
wardrobe.
of Thrones.
Yeah.
And he was also lame. That's a different flaming sword. This one's cooler.
They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
God, so whiny. I need clothes. These ones are old.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What the fuck was that noise?
What is it?
They did a metal face mask. Guy takes off a metal face mask. It's going to be Kingdom
No,
Hearts guy. Next
Nothing.
world will have Goofy on it. Damn!
We've kept
He's
Zephyr
onto
and
the
others
game
waiting
already.
long enough. We should head back.
I don't get a Goofy, but I do get a Donald. Oh, it automatically changed your stuff. Okay. And then I got an outfit piece? Yeah. I like the black tiara better. I like the black dress better.
Let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
Yeah, of course. You definitely weren't just super grumpy about everything.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? That Nay
Don't
thought
feel
it was a
like-
Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time.
Ben has
So it's
boobs.
entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a
No.
lord's castle at different points in time.
Loving
They're
this
not
camera
mutually
placement.
exclusive.
I'm
I
you're
couldn't
staring
tell you
at
when
my
the lord's
head.
castle moved to its current location.
I don't
though.
have boobs in this picture.
Well,
I can see my
satisfied?
camera.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Thank
gotcha.
you.
Yeah,
for
it
telling
clipped.
me
Yeah,
about all that.
okay. They were nice boobs
It's
at
not
least.
like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
Okay, Jen, I'm assuming you mean if Face Mask turned into Goofy, and not if I was in this game with boobs. I'm just gonna assume that.
There.
Right, here goes!
I never miss.
Come and face me! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Slash! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
The stupid kid is Sora.
more
Ah,
Cut them apart.
I don't know. Like I said, he seems more like a Donald to me.
Here I
Here
go.
I come! You're finished!
Can't play it now. You already told me there's 5 worlds.
Here I come! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Ha! You're finished! You're on!
Man, I already gave spoilers. I don't have... No, I do have the flame sword, just can't use it yet.
Looks like it could be worth
I'm like,
something.
you didn't even know I had a flame sword. If he's Donald, he would let everyone die every battle. He's not a healer, so that's exactly what he does. He spends a lot of time trying to look pretty. Exit was behind me. That's... Nope, I lied. Can't read a map.
Right, here goes!
Donald Kingdom Hearts is supposed to be a mage.
Getting started.
That's true.
Rising Wyvern!
Here I
You're
go.
on! Eat dirt!
It's over.
You're mine! You're finished!
Of course he's not a dealer. Where the fuck would he keep the potions?
You're mine!
Well, if he was a dealer, he would definitely have potions, so... No, not this guy. Who are you talking about? Donald? I'm assuming you're
Together.
talking about
That wasn't
Donald.
even a problem.
Don't ask. Yeah. There we go. There's the exit. I knew where I was going. I think there should be a big guy I can take on soon. Just a side guy that lets you get more CP.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better.
Well, it's not
We
letting
don't
me
have
move,
time to
so
waste.
I
Someone's
think
in
you
a
can
hurry.
get swimwear costumes. Then no one has pants. That's very correct. It is very much like every other Tales. You can absolutely get swimsuits because that's a normal thing for people to fight in wars wearing swimsuits. I know my uniform is basically a swimsuit, so there's that.
We've reached our destination.
Ooh, stuff to do. Hey, you're that Iron Mask that Zephyr brought in, yeah? Can I ask you for a small favor? Sure, what is it?
Yeah.
I appreciate you being so quick to help. Here's the deal. We're running short on food. Okay, granted, it's something of an ongoing problem around here. The soil around here doesn't have much to offer, and our crops are doing even worse in it than usual lately. I won't ask you to go fetch anything crazy. Just some wheat and potatoes would help plenty. There you go.
How's this?
Would this be enough to tide you over? We found it outside the town.
Huh?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. You sure I can have it? As much as we need fresh food that grows out in the wild, I can't just ask anyone to go pick it. What with all the Zoogles running around? So don't mind if I go ahead and help myself to what you've got. Distraction tactic. Dictating. Also, I used to think it was ridiculous until I realized that everyone would just wear yoga pants to everything if they could. Jesus Christ, at least Berseria, they were voice actors. What the hell? There are voice actors in this, just not for this crap. You were a big help. We couldn't exactly afford to risk stirring up a hornet's nest, reducing the Bright Eyes cut and all. With all this extra food, now we can feed all the kiddos who've had to go hungry of late. Not for peasants. Glad to hear it. Just happy to do what I can to help. Jesus, that laugh. I might not be able to see your face, but I can tell that you're a good soul. Stop having a peasant say so much goddamn dialogue. I don't have much to offer you in return, but I can teach you a recipe that's really easy to prepare if you like. If you're talking about the one that uses wheat, I already know it. Yeah, because there's only one recipe that uses wheat. Okay, in that case, how about a potato recipe? That one's also simple to fix and tastes good. It's a lifesaver when you're really hungry.
Thanks.
Sounds good. I'll give it a shot sometime. Great! You absolutely should. You can't operate in tip-top shape on an empty stomach. It's just a stupid side quest. It is. But it got me a meal recipe. I've discovered a new
Sorry
recipe.
for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really.
Yeah.
Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Yes, she went along specifically just to eat food.
Crap!
Zephyr, we've got a huge problem. Something bigger than our attack on Belsef Castle? Because I don't have time to worry about anything else, right? Yes, bigger than that. The Bright Eyes, they've started massacring folks all over Caleglia.
What?
They must be after her Master Core. Guess the enemy must be getting serious about retrieving it. They must be if they're willing to kill the slaves. They need to harvest astral energy. Moskul got hit real bad.
No way.
What? Are you sure about that? Positive. It's the closest town to where we attacked them earlier. I feel bad for our people there, but them's the breaks.
Damn it!
Bastards! I think I just started learning how
Just
to
where
cook
do you
things in
think you're going?
Berseria.
You
That's when
know
I
where.
stopped. I don't need to make
What
snacks.
good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Narrate all of Night in the Woods because there was no voice actors. Oof. That company didn't release a game 5 years earlier that did have voice acting. No, this game has voice acting. You just heard a bunch of it. But I don't know of any games that bothers voice acting all the peasants. That's ridiculous. Move to Moskul. Defeat Mantis. I'm not defeating Mantis. He will eat my face. Why is there no quest? I could have sworn there should be a quest that lets me craft things. So where the hell is my quest? I heard a guy say damn it when the dialogue said bastard. Hey. You're right. So what? Big whoop. And there are a few localization issues. I don't know if that counts as a localization issue. think that was more so just we have to keep the voice acting to a minimum. We'll just use damn it a bunch.
Right, here goes. You're mine.
Yeah, that's the generic react. Yeah. Translation, dialogue, something.
Here I come. Slash. It's over.
Okay, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna do the stupid thing and attempt to fight the Mantis on hard 30 levels early.
Take this. Swallow blade.
There! One more! Mega Ray!
You're mine. Swallow blade. It's over.
There! One
You're
more!
mine.
Other parts where the subtitles actually don't match the voice dialogue.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
That's possible. You are right, it isn't a natively English game, so... Ugh, trash. Don't die.
I won't forgive you.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
It's over.
I'm only getting started.
Ah, you
You're
jerk.
mine. I'm not done.
I'm only getting
You're
started.
finished.
I dodged. This is not gonna go well. I'm already not playing tip-top.
Rising wyvern. I'm not done. This one's all mine. Eat dirt. Next. I'm not done. You're finished.
At least it doesn't need 15 patches to run. Like any Bethesda game?
Barely a blip on our radar.
Who am I kidding? Bethesda doesn't patch anything. System save. Okay. Let's watch me get absolutely destroyed.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Level 43 Mantis.
I have a bad
Okay.
feeling about this.
Front swipe. What else you got?
You're mine.
I'm only
Time to cross
Is
blade.
that it? Just a front swipe?
Take this.
I highly doubt it. Nope, that's not a front swipe. Okay.
Take this. Rising
I'm
wyvern.
doing 1 damage.
You're on.
No, 4s and 5s.
Try harder. My turn. Swallow blade. You're mine.
Oh, yep, that happened.
I'll bring you back from death to victory. Resuscitation!
Oh, she did. Legs. He has no legs. Yeah, I very much don't. Or Cyberpunk. Is that a full party when I tried?
I can't believe this.
Doesn't matter. Without the flame sword being a usable item, there's no way I'm doing that fight, even on easy. Because the damage is just non-existent. You were squishy? Yeah. I find that funny. On Bakugo, it almost sounded like a Starship Troopers reference, but I know it's not for you. Three
We
isn't a
should
full party?
definitely keep
No.
you guys full.
I don't have 3 anyway. 3 is a full party, but I don't have 3 anyway. Is it 4? Yes, yes, because magic cancel and then, yeah. And then punch things. No, 2B and 9S would have beat that thing. No, 2B would have got wrecked. Revived back at the spaceport, and 9S just would have laughed at her. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to Moscow. I got sidetracked by big, super killy prey mantis. No, go away. Man, I was just watching someone earlier that, I don't know if they're a masochist or what. They're deciding to play through Final Fantasy X, but they're not allowing themselves to use any stat nodes. The only nodes they can use are nodes that they purchased the stat to. Which means by the end of the game, you've got, like, no anything. No, we're not gonna fight it again. Probably not at level. Who even cares? Because it's so slow. Yeah. I was like, you're gonna be playing that game for a week and a half. For a level. Because I think they're... Well, I guess you can delete nodes, but I'm like, there's not that many node placements. How do I know how to swim? Well, because I do. That's a weird question, bro. I need more cores, so I gotta kill you.
Gotta break through.
You're gonna do a big swing? Yep, you are.
Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. Mirage.
I'm only getting started.
Here I come. Mirage.
There, go. I'm only getting started. Mega Ray.
Come on.
Mirage.
It's weakened.
This ends now.
Mega Ray.
Mirage. You're finished.
Take it.
Take this.
You're mine.
Well, you've forgotten everything, so how?
Barely a blip on our radar.
You're not wrong. My character has forgotten everything. But he also knows how to swing a sword around, so... There's also that. Yeah. Antidote rock. No, it's not gonna let me sneak by.
Right, here goes.
Here we go.
You're finished.
You're mine.
Take this. Strike. Swallow blade.
Mega Ray.
Take this.
Oh, I should have threw
It's
on
over.
the
Mirage.
Help this.
third attack. Wait, I can do that. Arts. X. Demon Fang.
Mega Ray.
Demon Fang. Move it. Demon Fang.
Mega Ray.
Here I come. Demon Fang. This one's all mine.
There.
We
go.
did it.
I'm only getting started.
You're finished. Demon Fang. Swallow blade.
I keep forgetting I don't have the stun ring I had in Vesperia.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Should have jumped. Why would I jump? Can't jump over wolves. Yeah, I kind of miss that, being able to attack things and get preemptives and stuff like that, or go around things and hit them from the back, get preemptives. I haven't noticed you can do that in this one, and I was quite a ways in, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, I 100% went the wrong way. Who's back? I know the game has a jump button. Mario can jump, you are correct.
We've reached our
And if I swear to God, don't say 2B and 9S. That joke is dead. Me, I can jump. See, I've been doing it. I try to get a drop on an enemy, and I cue a skit. Oh. Yeah. Because that used to be the attack button. And on this is just check out what's going on button. Get some carp.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten
This game
deployed
would
to
already
Moscow.
be done if they were
Cool. Everyone, please be
droids
safe.
for life. Yeah, okay. I don't know, they had dorky robots that kicked their butt.
Right, here goes. Take this. It's over.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the total playtime is for this one.
You're mine. It's over. Mirage.
Like if it follows closer to Vesperia and them, or Berseria. Berseria was hella long compared to some of the earlier ones.
Here I come. Demon
So a scarier
Any
monster,
injuries?
not these dumb Pokemon. I don't know. I think a giant praying mantis is kind of terrifying. I don't think I'd ever want to get face to face with a giant praying mantis. These rhino dogs, though, they don't. And giant flying bee things. You heard about 60? So it's about on par with Berseria.
You've got spirit.
You're casting. I didn't get a chance.
Now you'll learn.
I never miss.
Rising Wyvern. Damn it, get it. Eat dirt. Damn it. I owe you one. Demon Fang. Rising Wyvern. Go to hell.
I need air dodge.
Swallow Blade. Here I come. Demon Fang.
Get off of Xion, you freaking bums. Probably depends how much sidestep you do. That's true. Mind you, Berseria's main story was 60 hours long.
Take this. It's over.
It was like 140, I think it was, after all of the side quests and stuff. If you went to 100% it.
I'm only getting started.
Demon Fang. I'm not done. Take this.
So
Nicely
far, though, like from what I've seen, there isn't a ton of side stuff on this. I'm sure there's some super
You think it
bosses.
might be
These
useful?
games all have
We
super
should
bosses
try
now.
and see how it turns out.
Berseria has some disgusting super bosses. But yeah, the side quests are pretty short. Get them done pretty quick and dirty. So I can see 60 hours being the main story, and then probably not much more, and you'd be done the side stuff too.
What's this thing?
Unless, of course, it picks up later and some of the side content is much, much longer. That's a possibility. I should head down there. Nope. Oh, wait, I can go that way. Oh, but it's just a fishing zone.
Break through. You're mine. Demon Fang.
This one's mine.
I'm not done. Try harder.
Where are you going?
Now. You're mine.
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Take this. Demon Fang.
You're mine.
Demon Fang. It's on. I'm not done. Eat dirt. Take this. Swallow Blade. Next. Mirage.
Here I
Demon
go.
Fang.
Ah.
Here I come. You're finished. Rising Wyvern.
So it seems like hard more so just adds a ton to their hit points. Because the damage
Our
I'm
work is
receiving
done
doesn't
here.
seem
Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
that much higher than it was on normal or on moderate. So it almost seems like it is just they're more spongy. You can just sit there and beat on them for a lot longer.
Here I come.
Leave Xion alone.
I'm not done. I will show you any mercy. You're mine.
I'm only
Swallow
getting
Blade.
started.
Demon Fang.
Here's a healing arc.
I owe you one. Swallow Blade.
Magna Ray.
Take this. Go to hell.
Here I go.
Rising Wyvern.
Ready.
Strike.
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Here I come. You're mine. You're mine.
I'm gonna need to move. Oh, it's for her kick.
You're mine. Swallow Blade. Demon Fang. Take this. Here I come. Here I come. Demon Fang. You're mine. This was all mine. You picked the wrong fight. You're mine. Demon Fang. You're finished.
Wow, that
I
popped.
need to be stronger.
What is Shion wearing? That's the other version of it. So you have the Noble Scarlet. If you pre-ordered, you had the Noble Ash, which is just the black version. Oh, also, because it came with the same stuff, you get the wing set. So black wing left, black wing right, or white wing left, white wing right. And that's accessible by all of them. And then, of course, so far I've found the dog tail, rabbit ears, and spotted cat ears. We'll show you Eddie Murphy. I think that might be a mistranslation. I feel like that's not what he said. But what do I know? Maybe that's what he said. Wrong button. I could have sworn there was a big baddie in here that lets you pump up your CP. But I guess that might be the next zone. I want peppers. Pepper, pepper, pepper. And then I gotta move on to the next area. Ah, okay, that's not jumpable. Yeah, I got the same thing for Alphin too. He's got a pretty slick outfit for the pre-order stuff. So Alphin has the Reconciler armor, which is the armor you get later, but white and black instead of black and white. I got the special edition or something, so I have the extra outfits and a better weapon. I don't need the better weapon. I find the better weapons are just meh. Mind you, I did see that some of the art webs are only accessible with outfits. So if you put on certain outfits and then fight, you'll get one of those art nodes. God, I can't remember what the hell they're called. So I don't know if they're locked behind DLC. That'd be greasy. I wouldn't put it past them, but it would be greasy. Wow, that was smooth, man. Just smack the air. I didn't get it for the better weapons. They're just also there. Yeah. Well, that's just it. I was looking at the special edition, and for me, I couldn't justify the extra money to get the special edition just because of the fact that the only extra stuff was a couple weapons, an armor piece. It was mostly all just cosmetic, which, again, is pretty normal for these styles of games. The Tales games, when monetization was a doable thing, they did that a lot. Yeah, casually slaps air. Take that, air.
Too late. Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
So yeah, for me, I was like,
Damn it, I can't reach
some of them look
time.
cool, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. So, mind you, with how much time I'm sure I'll get out of this, it was probably a bit just fine getting it. Because I'm going to be playing this for a while, I'm sure. How come these dumb peasants were talking now? They weren't. You're just imagining things, Tim. There was zero voice acting there. These are armored guys being special. You... I need the aggro equipment. These guys just don't care about me.
Are you
Yeah!
alright? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
This is how things go when you're a Danon slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment.
I know, Tim, my voice acting is phenomenal. And you guys are probably super upset that I don't get to voice act.
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword.
Hey, I could have left
Yes.
this in Japanese,
But
and
not
then you
just
would
any
have
sword.
heard what
It's a sword that
1,000%
only I
sounds
can
like.
wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own.
Because Japanese
I
voices
doubt
are
those who fought
always
the Renans in the past ever had
super
something
motivated.
like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Doc... Thank you.
The old guy is old. Of course he has less energy.
Now,
Jeez.
remember what you said. And don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
Right. I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too. Maybe you have...
A chance after all. Yeah, so minor spoiler. The Donald Duck character we were talking about, I am 99% sure his voice actor is the main character from Sword Art Online. Why? Why do the Renans have to be so cruel to us? Is it something we did? Did we do something wrong? Do you know why, Iron Mask? I just don't get it. Because people are dicks. Oh, guys, got some poisoning, and he can't decide which end is going to bust first. Oh, you're just... Wait, did I not? No, I did. I emptied that one. They just respawn, I guess. Go away, bees. Oh. Grab me some more carp. Spoiler alert for people are dicks.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
How? He... What? He's literally wearing a
See?
mask.
Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close.
It was the way he popped his collar. It gave away that he was sad.
Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down,
Your
Trying to help
pecs.
you is a way of making
I just
amends
walk
for
in
what
and
I
my
couldn't do
pecs
for
are
him.
droopy, sad looking. I don't.
But if you don't want this,
Sure.
just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
He has sad
Yes.
boy shirt collar. Hey, Iron Mask, can I have a minute of your time?
What's wrong?
Hey, Darren. What do you need? Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? I'm starting to get worried about how your weapon's holding up. After all, you're about to fight Balsaf. You'll need to be prepared for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we happen to have a blacksmith here on site. You should see what he's got tempered.
Got it.
Alright, I'll make sure to remember that. Beach Boy wants me to go get my shit set up. Balsaf. Is he one of these? Yes, he's a Seth Lord. Give display priority. Yeah, whatever. Jesus Christ. Man, the first time I saw his name, I could not get the idea of him being called, yeah, Ballsack out of my head. There are so many things like that in this game, though. Like, later on, you get, God, what the hell was it? It's like crab tentacles, but it just looks like crab testicles every time I look at it. I'm like, why am I collecting crab testicles? Why? Why? Yeah. Your sword looks like it could use some work. What gave you that idea?
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Yeah. It's so hard not to just call him that. Oh, hell yeah. I played through the entire game. I finished it twice. That's why I'm playing it on hard now. No. Because edible.
Yeah.
Yep, Darren filled me in. In addition to farm tools, I also make weapons from the Crimson Crows. Knowing it's for you, I just have to help. I'll forge you the best weapon I can manage with these materials I've got. I get... Oh, I want the crude sword. Give me some astral crystal grain. Because then I get the weird, just gross sword looking thing. Whatever, I'll get the normal sword. Boo. Ball sack it is. So, what do you think about this? Not bad at all. That's the most you'll get out of me right now. Bring me more materials and I'll whip you up something grander.
Thanks.
This is plenty enough grand as it is. I never knew Zoogle parts were so versatile.
Good, good.
Thanks. Glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Go give that Ren a hell and set us free, okay? That's the plan. 500 more bucks and some more SP.
Is
Not
this
bad at
something
all,
you're
says
into?
the guy
Yeah.
who's just
These
using a
ingenious
rusty doll
structures and
sword.
gadgets never cease to amaze me.
Yeah, it's only slightly better than my rusted piece of crap. Just slightly. Very, very slightly. Rising whatever it is up. Do I not have... I don't. Okay, cool. Ah, wait, is that... That's a learned one, isn't it? Yeah, Sonic Thrust. Increase mid-air damage. Oh, I can get that now. Do I want to get that? Severing Wind, Stardust... Mid-air evasion. Yes, please. Stardust, sure. KO prevention. He was planning to kill everyone with tetanus. Not tinnitus. He's not going to kill everyone with hearing problems.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
I'm not sure what you were talking about.
All right, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balsef. Nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however. And we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balsef himself. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve.
So many innuendos. So,
We need to
so
do
many.
everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balsef's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head on would be useless. Why would we divide
Yes, the
ourselves
head
up?
of Balsac.
Because we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal, which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balsef?
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balsef's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
And I'm a racist.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the
With this
biggest
ass
danger
in the
is the one
hole,
you two will be
we
facing.
will strike the big
fate
vein of
this
the
quest rests
Balsac.
entirely
We
in
will
your
cock our
hands,
guns and
which
shoot
is
our
why
loads
you
until
get
he
the
is
final say.
finished.
If you want
Well
out,
said, Tim.
now's the time
Well
to say
said.
so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
But then
I
who's
want
court
to
sack
fight.
in? Also, has anybody seen
But
any
for
of
what?
my other ridiculously
What are you
large
fighting
glove
for?
that looks like a bull's hoof?
To free the Danans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Huzzah!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people.
Our ass in the hole.
Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here.
I don't know.
Go
They're
through it and ride the elevator.
they're not all white.
I'll send ahead a few friendly
Okay.
faces to keep watch on your way.
They're all white.
If you get into any trouble, look to them for support. We all clear?
Yeah, I love that. I literally said that. It
Good.
pans out and nothing
May
but
this
white
battle
dudes.
herald
Like,
the end of the Renin's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone.
one small step for Dana.
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life and death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danans have really had any hope. What about you? Are you scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Okay then. Let's go punch a ball sack.
Balsef's castle should be just above us.
All right. And let's use that elevator thing.
It's too bad that it's impossible to get cutscenes to have the dialogue run smoothly. I wish they had figured out a way to make these movies like cutscenes have the ability to time themselves any way they want. Not sure what you're implying, but
Zephyr and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Renans from the front.
Then let's go around and sneak in elsewhere.
unless you just mean the fact that their mouths move after they have said things or before. Hi, owl. You're a deep owl.
He's gonna be okay.
Is
Dog
now
ears.
the time to be worrying about him? We've still got a job to do.
Why does it take an hour for somebody to react to a sentence? It's a fucking cutscene. Get your pacing right. I don't have anything to say to that. You're just 100% accurate there. The pacing is definitely off. Oh
Gates
my
of Fire
god.
Sure look intimidating once
It's
you see them up
Skull
close.
Keep.
We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balsec.
The lighting's really good in this game too.
What's this thing?
We're definitely going to infiltrate the castle through the back entrance. And we will take down the ball sack.
We should be getting close to the service entrance.
Good. Let's get in there and kick their asses.
That way? That way. Alright, cool.
Is this someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it. Don't fall, or this will be a pretty short story.
Looks like the next exit has a rest stop with a restaurant.
It's already started. We need to hurry.
Hold on. You should take the blazing sword.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead.
Here we go.
It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
I don't know why you need to hold her back for this, but sure.
The flames.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power. Try not to forget that.
This game is stupid. Like I said near the beginning, to each their own, because I adore this game. I want... There we go. Faster charge, followed by... Take more of my hit points, damn it. Are you telling me there are soldiers inside
Just a
too?
minute.
Luckily for us, he hasn't realized we're here yet. Time to put that sword of yours to good use. Let's move! Ba-ba-da-bum. To defeat the final boss, you will need the flaming nunchucks, which are in my butt! Iron Mask perk. Yeah, I know. Tutorial start. Oh, fine.
What are you?
Boom.
Time to see what this blazing sword can truly do.
Boom. Success. Yep, I know that one too.
You're mine! Eat this! Damn it! Here I come!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
amazing.
It's amazing just how powerful the blazing sword really is. Haha! It's a good thing we took them out before they caused any trouble, but now we have another problem. Yeah? This wall of flames. You think this is Balsaf's doing? Probably. Looks like they're meant to keep people like us out. Should we try running through them? Yes. Yes. Don't be stupid. Just because you can't feel pain doesn't mean it won't burn you to a crisp. Well, what do we do? What do you propose then? I can tell that these flames are definitely made of fire astral energy. I'm thinking we use my master core to see if we can interfere with it and then absorb them with the blazing sword.
Got it.
So basically, you want me to try using the blazing sword on it. Sure, I can do that.
Our work is
Balsac
done
might
here.
want to get
Let's
all
move.
the fire in the basement looked at. Jesus Christ, just do it. Why are you asking me?
Wow.
Wow, that actually worked.
Sure.
See, what did I tell you? That took a lot more out of me than I was expecting, though. Maybe we could save that trick for when we really need it. No, I'm doing it every fucking chance.
We can cross through now.
Good. We're pressed for time.
Where the hell is Balsef?
Told me
If we
that
don't
you
hurry
didn't
up
know
and
what the
find
fuck to do, and then
You're
you
too
ask
close.
me what
Try
the
to
fuck
stay
you
farther
do.
apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't.
You can keep your
Yes.
opinions to yourself.
They usually stand a little
You
bit to
don't
the
know
left
the
and
first
behind.
thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. I need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef.
Beating around the bush.
Hey,
What?
if there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh, it's not that. It's just
Just what?
nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
What a lovely married couple. Open says me. What? Why is this elevator stuck? Seems like we need a specific key to go up there. Let's look around for one. We might find it lying around somewhere on the one of the upper floors. Yeah, because people just generally leave their keys on the floor. For elevators. And secret hideouts. With a super bad guy at the top.
Looks like there's still some soldiers inside the castle.
It's still less than it would usually be. The diversion must be working.
Everyone,
Get lost!
take this! It's over! Swallow blade!
Sight!
Demon
I'm
Fang!
only getting started!
Swallow blade! Try this!
There!
Inferno turret!
equipment. Bone armor, chrome fragment armor. Armor made by combining together animal and Zoogle bones. Wow. The number of small bones used to assemble it affords it little real protection. Then why the fuck am I putting it on?
No choice.
It's anime. No one knows till the last episode. Yep. It's just not worth it. It's all toxic.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Excuse me, grassy wolves. Have you seen the key?
Having second thoughts?
No, I was just thinking about the blazing sword. Whenever I hold it, I feel wrong somehow.
Is relying on a
See,
sword from
underneath
a
the
Renin
map and
Master
compass,
Cord that
it says
repulsive?
we are near a
It's
rest
not
stop.
about
The
that. It's
restaurant.
just- It's hard to explain. It's like the sword is almost too
Use the
strong.
map and compass.
I don't know what's got you so worried, but in case you forgot, that
Rest
sword is the only reason we have a fighting chance against a
Where
lord.
is the
I know.
fucking
You don't
animation?
need to keep telling me.
Why is it so hard to time properly?
Well, good.
Because in
that said,
Japanese, they match the
longer you use
voices.
it, the more you get burned by it, too. We need to remember to patch you up quickly when that happens.
Also, this is actually a step
A
up.
double-edged
The
sword in every
skits used to be
sense.
much worse
Since you
than
can't
this.
feel pain, you'll need to be careful, okay?
Are you actually worried about me?
Is that a problem? Look, I need you if I'm going to take out the lords, and I can't have you dying on me before that happens. That's my only concern.
No, I don't see it. This one? Rest stop? That? I don't see the restaurant.
It's so hot. I can definitely believe they're harvesting fire.
Just leave, bro.
Out of our way! I'm only getting
Oh, her.
I never miss!
And this
Nicely done.
underneath the circle. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's my food buff. Why'd I stop moving? Give me a second. My batteries died. Ugh. Real streamer right here. There we go. So should I paint these characters? Yeah, you could. You could paint these characters. Might be a little difficult, but I think you could do it.
I won't forgive you!
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the name Grassy Wolves as well. Oh, I got those, didn't I? Yeah, Stardust.
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours. Onward and upward.
Are you going live as well there, Shawnee, or wait till he sees the Icy Wolves? Yeah. Oh boy, you're in for a treat. They're Something to see.
What's going on over there?
Are those armed soldiers ganging up on a kid?
They're attacking him. We have to save him.
Oh, yeah. I think you know that wheat recipe. I do. No, I liked the stop in Decatur. That was
We'll see about that.
way better.
It's over. Here I come.
Here we go.
Demon Fang. You're mine. Take this. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. Here I come. You're mine.
I'm ready.
Swallow Blade.
Magna Ray.
You're mine. Are you okay? What were you
Funny
even
you
doing
say
here?
that.
Working, most likely.
There is a giant fire. You're right.
Standing
But my
slaves that
wheat
can't
recipe-
handle manual labor outdoors are put to work in the
It's
castles as
finicky.
servants.
You really got to know
Surprised
what
you
you're
didn't
doing.
know.
The soldiers got really mad all of a sudden and everyone ran away. I was the only one that got caught.
And it's good that we found you, but it's still not safe here. You need to get out of here before any more soldiers find you. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for saving me. Oh, here, you can have this.
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. I only wanted to...
Back off, dirty peasant
It's not
boy.
your fault, kid.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
sweat
just
it.
real hard to
I
get
kick
just
it
right.
instead.
Sure, it's the key to the elevator here. Will it help you guys at all?
There you go, Tim. He had the key.
Definitely. Thanks, kid. Now get going. And be careful on your way out.
He must be psychic.
So, not too happy about a slave touching you, huh?
If you fuck up
This
porridge?
isn't the time. We should keep moving.
I haven't made it right yet, so I couldn't tell you. No, for an elevator key. This thing sure is weirdly intricate looking. Why do Renans feel like they have to decorate everything? We don't decorate everything. My guess is that this key is special somehow. Special? How? It's just an elevator key, isn't it? Maybe it works in a particular elevator. Like, oh, I don't know. One that leads to wherever Balsef's lurking. If that's the case, then that kid really did us a solid. Alright. We should find that elevator. We should find the elevator it goes to and see where it takes us. Savage Key. A key to operate Glinmead's castle elevator. So fancy, it's hard to believe it's a simple key. Yeah, I don't know what this key looks like, but they're pumping it up pretty hard. Need fancy key to get to Balsac. Did I have a... No, I didn't have a marked thing? No, because I got her KO prevention. Casting Resilience might be good. You don't have like a Healy buff thing? No? Okay. Makes it harder for enemies to disrupt arts. I probably want that because she's my healer. The key is Savage! Yeah. Sniper Blast. I'm not going to use her, so I'm sorry. It doesn't matter.
Our work is done here.
Some
Let's
Kingdom
move.
Hearts shit
right
that
behind
fancy
you,
key is
Shion.
going to be a weapon. Yep. Stuck in a fucking Pixar world. Pumping it up hard. I would love to be in a Pixar world.
This place looks damn near the same on the outside as
does on the
I wasn't a big
inside.
fan of the Disney World. I
Nothing
don't
but
know how I'd
fire
feel
and
about a
rocks.
Pixar world.
I figured a Renin castle would at least be a little more elegant. Instead, it seems this one was very dedicated to a theme.
Is that your idea of a joke? Don't lump the rest of us in with someone like Balsef.
Then why's his place look so grungy?
I guess you could say that's just the majority of what he's into. He likes fire and he likes rocks. He's an egotistical brute without a single shred of class. He even makes everyone call him by his stupid nickname, the Wild Beast. I feel sorry for everyone who's stuck having to work beneath him.
Huh. Interesting.
Why?
I used to think all Renins were like him. Terrible people obsessed with their own superiority, who are only out to make us miserable. But now, listening to you talk makes me realize that maybe there are some good ones too. Maybe there are a few of you that are different.
Listen, I don't know what kind of Renin you think I am, but I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
The
We
Wild
clear?
Beast's ball sack.
Crystal, believe me, I wasn't about to suggest we go hang
Yeah,
out and have a
fight
drink
ball
after
sack,
this,
the Wild
that's for
Beast.
sure. What the hell is that thing?
A spirit vessel. It's what the Renins
Wait,
use
whoa,
to
who?
harvest astral energy
Oh,
from Danitz.
they mean that.
So that's where it all ends up, huh? Damn them.
Can I just... No. Can I sneak
I
through
won't
here?
forgive you.
Where is he? Okay, he stopped back there.
Here I come! Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern!
Here. First aid.
Burn!
Watch and
Take this! You're finished!
Where are those going? Those are going over there. Okay.
You're mine!
I never miss.
It's over!
Who wants to
Ow,
go
ooh, ow.
You're mine!
Reload.
Try harder! My turn! Rising Wyvern!
First aid.
Slash! Infernal Turret!
Searing flame. Reload. I'm out. First aid.
Take this! Try harder! Not again!
Back into the fray.
You're on!
Searing flame. Reload.
Here I come!
Here I go.
Swallow Blade!
It's over. Searing flame. I'm out of ammo.
Take this! You're finished! I owe you one! Rising Wyvern!
Back into the fray.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! No escape!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Really, I killed him for an orange gel? Oh, there's a second door. With some life bottles.
What
And
are
a skip.
those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
Oh no, I need a fire pit. I was like, let's just put that cherry on the top and have me stop and make food. Hi, hidden owl. A rabbit tail.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Do I? Yeah, I might as well. Apple gel, boop.
Guess this thing needs a different key to activate.
Oh, okay.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're finished! Stardust! Here I come!
That was close.
Flyers!
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Do it.
Your bill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Get lost.
Now you'll learn!
Rising Wyvern! Eat this! Here I come!
One more. Searing flame. Reload.
You're mine!
I'm out. I'm all
Swallow
stuffed
blade!
up. Mega ray.
Reload!
Reload.
It's over! You're mine!
Mega ray.
What? He hit me on the backswing.
This should do
Oh,
it!
dick.
Watch and
You're
bleed.
mine! Here I come!
Here I go.
You're
It's
on!
over. Searing flame.
You're mine! Demon Fang! Try harder! No! Take this! Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern!
I'm out of ammo.
Demon
I'm
Fang!
all stuffed up.
No
Mega ray.
escape!
Searing
It's
flame.
over.
Reload. If it's in
Here
the
I
sky,
come.
it's mine.
That took more energy than I expected.
Some more dog tags. Oh, what's that? Oh, that was the elevator key.
I'd
Ah,
still
there
fear
it
that
is.
Zoogle if I were you.
Here we go. First big monster.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Take this! Strike!
Yes, yes, I'm well aware I'm attacking his weak point game.
I never miss.
Take this!
Here I go.
Rising
Except for this
Wyvern!
one time that I
I'm
missed.
not done! Mirage! Strike!
Mega ray.
You're mine! Demon Pit Dog!
Flame. Reload. Searing flame. Reload.
Burn in hell!
I'm out.
You're
Watch and weep.
Strike!
Searing flame. Reload.
Infernal Torrent!
It's
There we go,
weakened.
score break.
It's over! This ends now! Infernal Torrent!
Here, let
Demon
me help.
Fang! Take this!
There. Go. It's over.
Demon Fang!
Mega ray.
Take this! Try harder! Not a chance! Swallow Blade!
Searing flame. Reload. I'm ready.
Infernal Torrent!
You're muff. Searing
Here I come!
flame. I'm all
Rising
stuffed up.
Wyvern! Take
Mega
this!
ray. Searing flame.
You're mine!
Here, let me
Demon
help.
Fang! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Rising Wyvern! No escape!
Searing
Stardust!
flame. Reload.
Take this! I'm not done! Swallow Blade!
I'm out. Watch and weep. Searing flame. Reload.
I'm not done! It's over!
Here I go.
Rising
I'm only
Wyvern!
getting searing flame.
Try
Reload.
harder! Not a chance!
I'm
Rising
out.
Wyvern!
Watch and weep. Do it.
Mirage! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! It's on! Take this! No escape! Slash! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Demon Fang!
Here I go. I'm only getting
Oh,
searing flame.
pissed off
Reload.
mode.
I'm out. Watch and weep.
That move.
Here comes the big one!
Searing flame. I'm all stuffed up.
No.
Mega ray.
Can't... Stand here!
Searing flame. Reload. Focus your attack.
Slash!
I'm all stuffed
Infernal
up.
Torrent!
Mega ray.
Demon Fang! You're mine!
Searing flame.
Mirage!
Reload. Mega
Try
ray.
harder! This one's all mine!
Reload. This one's mine.
almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Reload!
Take this!
Searing flame! Reload! Watch and
Infernal Torrent!
I'm only get searing
It's gonna
flame!
attack!
Right, watch out!
Demon Fang!
I'm out! Watch and here's a healing arc! First aid!
Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern!
Flame! Reload!
Slash!
Take it!
I was overconfident.
You pay for
Why are you killing Shion?
A new lease on life!
Demon Fang! Here I... Oh, I owe you one.
Take it!
Infernal
Focus your
Torrent!
attack!
It's over!
Searing flame! Reload!
Rising
I'm out of
Wyvern!
ammo! Back into
Mirage!
the fray!
Do
it!
Shield!
This ends now!
And
Consider yourself
done. Astro Flower. Gain 10 CP. Giant Zoogles.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Yeah, crystals on the other side. Grab that. I'm gonna need to use some orange gel. There we go. Sneak by and grab the crystal. Yeah, didn't sneak by.
Get lost!
You're finished!
Searing flame! Reload!
I'm not done!
Magnum!
You're
It's in the
finished!
sky, it's mine! I'm out!
Mirage!
Watch and
It's on! Blue escape! Ignite!
Magnum ray!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Onward and upward.
Something that boosts fire
That
and
equipment
water
should come in
resistance.
handy.
Yeah, I could use it. Weirdly enough, the dude with the glowing sword isn't that sneaky.
That elevator.
Yeah, it's kind of weird
Right,
that I can
here
sneak
goes.
by.
Now you'll learn!
Searing flame! Where are you going?
Strike!
Here I go!
Demon Fang! Grab on! Take this! Start up!
Reload!
Mirage!
I'm out of ammo!
I'm not
Watch
done!
it!
Take this! Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern! Strike!
I'm out!
Mirage!
Watch and
You're mine! You're finished! I'm not back!
Searing flame!
Take this! Slash! Swallow blade! Try harder! No, you can't!
Watch and
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Demon Fang! I'm not done!
reload!
Take this!
Searing flame!
You're finished!
Seems
Okay,
about right to me.
big boss time.
This area seems different.
We're getting close. Balsif should be right up ahead.
That's what I figured.
Time to go
Time
give
to
me some ball
introduce
sack.
ourselves. Finally, it's time to face Balsef.
Speaking of Balsef, how much would you say you actually know about him?
What do you mean? He's just a lord that holds power over Calaglia, isn't he?
Just a lord? He is far more than that. Balsef Erwolzi Teldilis is one of the 5 lords that sit atop all of Renan society. Even without his Fire Master Core, fighting him won't be easy. I've seen that man butcher who knows how many Zoogles, just to blow off some steam. With sheer brawn like his, He can knock you out with one hit, and it's practically suicide to go up against him when he has a weapon.
Got it. Watch out for his attacks.
That's only the beginning. You can't expect to beat him by attrition. First, we dodge, then look for an opening. Remember that.
Sounds like our teamwork is really going to be put to the test.
As a team, we
Indeed.
stroke in,
Don't
then we
screw
stroke
this up
out,
and
don't
us
get
both
caught,
killed.
and rinse and repeat. Until finally the ball sack falls. Oh, this is gonna be fun on hard. Oh boy.
Don't move, Balsef! So the vermin scum you call kin stirred up enough trouble for you two rats to make it all the way to me, huh? What a pain in the ass. Although, it was pretty impressive of you to deliver it straight into my hands. The Master Core.
You really think we're here to hand it over?
Why, of course not. You see, I'll be taking it back no matter what you say. In any case, this is the end for you. You won't be getting out of here alive.
I don't remember this fight, and that's a problem.
The two of you were fools for coming here.
I think he has a weird
Now
timing on
die.
the big swing.
A common thief believes she can usurp me? Don't make me laugh.
You can keep your accursed crown.
We're here to overthrow you and free the dead.
Spare me your weeping, slave.
Oh, no, it's a two-part! Ah!
Take it.
Yeah. I remember that far too late.
Not a chance.
Damn slave.
Here's a healing art.
I'll burn you down.
I'm not done.
Flame, reload. Take it.
He's like a brick wall.
I even had the freaking animation.
But he's wide open when he's in the air. I'll shoot him out of the sky.
Make sure you don't miss.
She missed.
Here, let me help.
You're finished.
You don't need to help.
Damn
Here,
slave.
take it.
I'll burn you down.
Get started. Here's a
He has different attacks.
Demon Fang.
Serious
Now.
Think again. Just give it up, Balsef.
I really shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going
Where are
to.
you going?
Infernal Torrent. You picked the wrong fight. Rising Wyvern.
Reload!
Mirage.
Steering flame! Reload! I'm out! Back into the fray! Mega ray! Steering flame! Reload! There! Back into the fray!
Swallow Blade. Take it.
Steering
It's
flame!
over.
Reload!
Demon Fang.
Holy crap, she actually dodged a move.
Overconfident.
I lied.
Away from my friend.
Oh!
I'll be reclaiming that
Oh. Oh, and I just chirped her for not dodging.
Common thief believes she can usurp me? Don't make me laugh.
You can keep your accursed crown.
We're here to overthrow you and free the dead.
Spare me your weeping, slave.
Man, you have like
Stop
not
trying
taking
to
any
repair-
damage.
You're mine! Primed and ready.
Try harder. Not a chance. I'm not done.
Damn slave.
You gonna do a third one? No? Okay.
Reload!
Demon Fang. Try harder. My turn.
Reload!
I'm not done.
I'm out! Back into the fray! Steering flame! Reload!
Oh.
Flame! Reload! I'm out of
Demon
ammo!
Fang.
First aid!
Here I come. Rising Wyvern.
I'm all stuffed up!
This isn't looking good.
Mega ray!
Rising Wyvern. No escape.
getting too greedy.
Here I come! Swallow blade! You're finished! Out of my way! Demon fang! Rising
This
wyvern!
one's mine.
You're my...
Stop trying to resist!
There, got you.
Demon fang!
Flame, reload.
He's like a brick wall.
But he's wide open when he's in the air. I'll shoot him out of the sky.
Make sure you don't miss. You're mine!
There, go.
Now!
Think again.
We did it!
Just give it up, Balsep.
Demon fang! Rising wyvern! Struck!
I never miss.
Not today!
Here, let me
You're
help.
mine!
First
Try
aid.
this! Infernal turret!
Searing
Try
flame.
harder!
Searing flame, reload.
Won't beat me!
Searing flame, reload. I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray.
Here I come!
Take it.
Here I come! Mirage!
Searing flame, reload. Mega
Nope,
ray.
that's the trick.
To the fray.
Double trick.
Damn slave!
What the hell? You can't keep chaining that, you jerk. Oh man.
There!
Take it.
Take this!
Mine.
Demon fang!
Here, let me help.
Swallow blade! Thanks!
Mega ray.
Try harder! My
Let the
turn!
marksman handle
Rising
this.
wyvern! Mirage!
Reload. Here's a healing art.
Demon fang! You're mine! You're
I'm
finished!
only getting started. Watch and weep.
Try harder! Not a chance! Rising wyvern!
Mega ray. Here's a healing art.
Demon fang!
Searing
Okay, so it looks like I want to dodge to the right
stuffed up.
for that.
Try harder! This one's all mine! Not
Here's a
today!
healing art.
Burn you down!
First aid.
Here I come!
Reload.
This should do it!
Mega ray.
Take this!
Watch and
Demon fang!
Always a split second too slow on that.
Here!
let the marksman handle this.
It's you and me!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Dodge roll a lot and don't die. Yeah, that's the big move. That's the great. You definitely need a better weapon. No, my weapon's plenty good.
Alphen. Alphen.
Face reveal! It's Donald Duck the whole time!
Iron Mask.
Part 1 of the fight done. Now for part 2.
Balsep's escaping. Come on.
Running from a slave, Balsef?
Know
It's
your
not the
place,
main key.
boy. Up here, I've got more than enough space to crush you. This time your mask won't be the only thing that cracks.
That is enough.
Get it? Because you're a butt crack. And he's a ball sack. He is pretty girly. He has very feminine features.
What the hell is that?
It's manifested astral energy. Not only that, it's alive.
Astral energy? From the spirit vessel? But wait, that was harvested for me. And that energy is supposed to be mine. It was the two of you. I knew it all along. And you'll pay!
Time to get spanked.
Flame! Look what you did!
Without your spirit vessel or your master core, you're nothing.
Shield, watch out!
Back into the.
He just threw rocks at me.
Don't let it trap you in its flames.
Demon Fang!
Mega ray.
How did I get hit by that? I didn't even go flying.
First aid.
What am I?
It's over. Searing flame. Reload.
Try harder!
That
was
monster's
weird.
attacking. Look out.
Oh, you can pull the axe back. Okay. You have different moves than you did on normal. Yeah, you really gotta wait for that one. Or just don't be there, I guess.
I never miss.
Damn it.
Here's a healing art. First aid.
That fire monster's getting
Look
ready
out,
to attack.
Shion, you doofus.
Try harder! No, you can't! No escape! Rising Wyvern! Stun up! No escape!
Mega ray. That fire monster's causing us a lot of trouble.
Yeah, what do you want me to
Take a
do
crack
about
at
it?
Ready?
Oh, that's what you want me to do about
Here
it.
it comes! Down you go!
Ringo was a dude? Oh yeah, it was
Really
the other
don't
guy.
mess around.
Now, while he's down! Swallow blade! It's
Now while he's down, he was never really the big issue. It was this doofus. I need to move.
my turn! No escape!
Searing flame. Reload.
Here I come!
I'm out of ammo.
Eat dirt!
Back into the fray.
No escape! Demon Fang! Slash!
Mega ray. Searing flame.
You're
Reload.
mine!
I could really use a better weapon.
You're finished!
Let the monster
this.
handle this.
Infernal Torrent!
Here, let me help.
You're finished!
This one's mine.
I'm not feeling so great.
There.
Because I am not doing a lot of damage at all. Okay, are you done? Thank you.
Mine! Rising Wyvern! Right! Take this!
Here, let me help. First aid.
Take this! Swallow blade!
Searing flame. Reload. I'm out. Back
Oh, that's a fireball.
Out of my way!
Here, let me help. First aid. Searing flame. Reload. There. One more. Here's a healing art.
Where are you healing hurting? I'll wait till it goes off.
First aid.
Okay.
There!
9S would have won by now. Yeah, yeah, she might have.
Searing
You're mine!
reload.
It's over!
Oh, I'm running out of CB.
You wretches won't
I'm only
beat
getting
me!
flame.
No.
Reload. I'm out. Watson.
There we go. Orange gel, yes.
There!
There. End it. Mega ray.
Take this!
Stop trying to resist!
This one's mine.
Demon Fang!
Where are you going?
Out of my way!
Here I go. I'm all stocked up.
Slash! Try harder! Not a chance! You picked the wrong foot!
One more.
Take this!
Mega ray.
Slash! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Mirage! Try this!
There.
Infernal
I'm
Torrent!
only getting searing flame.
You're
Reload.
in trouble now!
There!
I'm out. Watson.
You filth!
Now what?
Watch out. We need to stop him.
Damn it. Really?
Rising Wyvern! Infernal Torrent!
I'm not gonna know. He's gonna kill me for sure.
It's over!
I'm out.
Rising Wyvern! No escape!
Yep, I'm dead.
Burn, burn, burn!
Oh, you suck. You can't make me run away while he's doing that. Whoop!
Can't move!
I can use an item. I don't have any life thingies. Oh no.
This ends.
It's okay, I win.
Consider yourself finished!
Oh. Yeah, that's what the orange gel is for. It lets you get your healing points back.
But why? Do you not possess the blood of a Renin? Why then would you turn against
Yeah,
your own
no,
kind?
I was fucked. Like, I should have been dead there.
It's always
Super
been
dead.
the way of the Renin for the strongest to survive. And yet, you have allied yourself with a filthy Danon. You traitor! Tell me why. Why bring ruin and devastation to your own kind?
Oh my god.
Things like you should
It was
die!
so freaking close. If it hadn't been for Shion shooting him as I died, I would have had to do that fight all over again. Man, Heart is no joke. They have like so many more
Monster made up of
skills.
astral energy? How do we even...
If the sword is made of astral energy as well, maybe.
Because when I fought him the first time, like he'd do the swing once. If you were unlucky, he'd do it the second time. He just fucking spun like 6 times in a row. And the big fireball chasing thing didn't happen on normal. Like, holy shit. They added a bunch to the higher difficulty. Melting! I am He-Man!
Zephyr was right.
Going back to the Masters of the Universe Kickstarter game so that you can paint 150,000 Masters of the Universe minis. No.
Iron Mask,
No, I'm
your
not.
face is exposed.
I'm still waiting for the Darkest Dungeon board game. I've got that pre-ordered with the a couple of the expansions from Kickstarter.
My name.
My name is Alfin!
Alfin!
I don't know what to see. I can! I think it's too late anyway. But yeah, that'll at least cut down how much the fucking thing
I see.
needs to cut.
Flames.
The people that
My
made
name
Zombicide
Alvin.
and Blood Rage and Rising Sun.
Where am I?
I know Zombicide.
What
I
happened?
don't know Blood
The
Rage
rage
or
surging
Rising
within me.
Sun, I don't think.
Fueling the sword.
Unless I played it with you. I'm
Where
not sure.
did it come from? This twisting fear that clings to me, holding me in check. The melancholic voice calling out to
That's very true. That's very
me.
true.
Who am I? Who was I?
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. That's pretty much the prologue.
This is...
Wakey, wakey, sunshine.
Well, I don't know. I think when
About time, too.
something that happens to that guy is the end of the prologue.
A week?
I feel like this is still technically
You mean
a
that whole
prologue.
time I was...
Out cold? Yeah. Just as well, too. When you blacked out, you were on your way to becoming a pile of ash. Shion's the reason you're still here.
Shion, you healed me?
In case you'd forgotten, we've still got 4 lords to defeat. You dying would have only slowed things
I don't
down.
know about the longest cold open.
What about Balsef's troops?
We've got him on the ropes.
Xenosaga
Beauty sleep.
3.
Most of the remaining Renans
It's either
have
3
either
or
surrendered or
2
fled.
had the longest cold open. It
You
was
slaying
cutscenes.
Balsef was the
It
catalyst
was
we'd been waiting
literally
for.
like 2
Thanks to
hours
you,
of cutscenes.
Galagly is finally free. You have my gratitude. We couldn't have done it without you.
I just did what anyone would have done.
Iron Man... Forgive me. Alphen. It's good to finally see who I'm speaking to. Half of him, anyway. So, feel like telling us who you used to be?
It was a movie. That's all it was. Yeah, but in Metal Gear Solid, it's at the middle, and
Memory's
it's
still
for a
giving you
big
grief,
moment.
eh?
For Xenosaga, it's
I see.
every single
Still,
thing that
no sense
happens
in beating yourself up.
is a
You've remembered
10 to
your name.
15 minute cutscene.
The rest will come in time.
So, what happens now?
No, just everything. The realm may be liberated, but we're still destitute. You name it.
I think I'm on the
anything and
4th hour
everything
right now,
starts from scratch.
but the first 2 hours I did spend a lot of time
But enough of that.
talking
You've
to
just
everybody.
woken up. You should get a sense of the scale of what you've accomplished. Head over to the Gates of Fire and take a look at the view. It's a sight too many Danans died only ever seeing in their dreams.
The Gates of Fire.
I'll be your chaperone. Last thing we need is you tripping on a pebble and missing another week.
Remind me to laugh next time.
That's right, pout. I made a joke and he didn't like it. Yeah, it honestly was. The first one was really bad for that, and the cutscenes weren't even good. 'Cause it's such an old game. The second one had more gameplay, but it still was pretty heavily reliant on cutscenes. Why didn't you? I was just in this. Increase special ammo, last shot. What was I working towards? No, I was working to, increased, Oh, people are almost dead. Good to know. There's a, okay. Well, with that large moment where I basically just finished Diablo,
Watching us.
I am going to be calling it here
around
for the
here.
stream. It's a nice solid
help.
spot
Looks
to
like we
shut
get to
down
sleep
for
with
the
her-
day. I will, however, absolutely be back online tomorrow, doing more or less the same thing. Chatting with the group,
That turned out
playing video
good,
games.
if I do say so myself.
Absolutely, feel free to come back. Everyone is way more than welcome to come back. Welcome for those new to the 8-bit army. And I hope everybody had fun. I will see you all tomorrow.